Hey, folks, just a reminder, at the very, very end of the podcast, there will be an audio-only portion, no video, just audio, where we take a call from Commander Colonel Lieutenant Tom Dowdy, a military expert who's going to discuss the strange and mysterious drones that have been hovering over the United States of America in the last little while, and we'll get his military expertise on what he thinks these drones are and where they're coming from. So that's audio only at the very end of the podcast. And don't forget to come and see me at the Improv in Raleigh, North Carolina, January 10 through 12. We'll see you there. Tickets at harlandwilliams.com.
Actually, I had another New York story.
Don't fucking point at me, pal.
This guy, well, I'll fucking point wherever I want.
You want to tell a story, you point somewhere else, but don't fucking point at me. This is New York City. Okay, carry on.
You're riding down the Harland Highway.
All right, hold tight on the Harland Highway Show.
Harland Williams.
Whoa, did you have that screen with the switches the last time I was
Yeah.
here? Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, this is a high-tech podcast.
Yeah.
I told you this goes all over the whole world, right?
No.
Yeah, like someone in, you can take this to the bank. Someone in Sweden, a guy in Scotland, and probably someone in Australia will see this.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm taking it to the bank.
Telling you, guy.
I'm going to give him my debit card. So
Dude,
take it.
Take it. This is an international podcast. I don't know where Rogan goes. I don't even know if his goes outside of the intercontinental United States.
I don't think so.
I think Rogan ends on the shores of California and on the shores of Boston. I don't think he has the reach I do.
No.
You want to say hello to any country?
Hi to everybody out there in Azerbaijan. It's good to be here. Hello to the vampires in Transylvania.
Is Azerbaijan a country?
I think so.
I thought that was like a European hockey team.
The Azerbaijani Bajanis. That's the hockey team.
So what's the language spoken in Azerbaijan?
I think it's that's Azerbaijan for hello.
Wow, it's almost like the African Bushman. It's a series of clicks and noise. Yeah. Can I try? I'm quick at picking up languages. Ready?
Sure. Hold on.
You know what? While you're doing that, I'm going to adjust my camera just a little tiny bit.
I went to a joke and magic store before I came here. Yeah. Uh-huh. I asked them if they had X-ray specs. They said no. What kind of a joke and magic shop doesn't have X-ray specs?
Why would you want the dimensions of a joke store that are see-through?
What?
I said, why would you want the dimensions of a joke store that are see-through, transparent dimensions?
Mm-hmm. Well, I wanted the see-through glasses so that I could see some boobies on the way over.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted some see-through specs. So you wanted the dimension. You got to be clear with me. What are you speaking Aberjanji to me or what?
Well, I wanted some.
Do one more, and then I'm going to do an Aberjanji sentence.
Okay.
But as you're doing it, I'll lip sync, and then our people watching.
It'll be a secret message just to them.
Yeah, so tell me when you're going to do it.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2. Woo! Hey, you know what? Have a cigarette.
Oh, wow.
Well, since we can't smoke indoors,
wow.
I got these.
Oh, wow, they're the phonies.
Uh-huh.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to smoke this the whole...
Uh-huh. We can rip cigs on the pod.
Hold on, dude.
Oh!
Yeah.
Here, you know what? If you need one, I got...
Hold on, dude.
There you go. Put that in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is like the Lost Boys.
Don't
Hold
worry,
on.
I got one for me, too.
Oh, dude.
Come on now.
Yeah, Marlboro Man.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then I got to do this one.
Yep. There it is.
Oh, dude. Wait, let me.
You already got the hair for it. You look great.
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Look at you. Where'd you park your hog?
It's out in the garage. You ready to party?
I'm ready to party. It's P-A-R-T-Y.
You want to head down to the beach and crack some cold ones with me, Jimmy?
I want to crack some cold ones. I want to rev some bikes up because you know loud pipes save lives. Vroom, 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 vroom.
I'm going to get that tattooed on the back of my girlfriend.
I love it. I'm going to get a girlfriend.
Yeah. You got to start there.
And then I can start tattooing her.
Dude, I love these. They're like glowing.
Yeah.
There's like an ember.
Yeah, it's perfect. Start the kids young, you know? Like
dude.
training wheels for cigarettes.
So what, you went to a joke store and got these?
Halloween joke and magic shop and costume shop. Heavy on the costumes, low on the jokes.
Have you ever smoked? For real?
I've dabbled.
Really? When did you start?
First cigarette I ever had was 12. And then I stopped and then smoked again in 8th grade, stopped, smoked again in 9th grade, stopped, and then picked it up again full time at 21.
And you're still going? Mm-hmm. You're one of those, you don't see a lot of people that smoke nowadays.
I know. We're a dying breed because we're
You are a
literally
dying
dying.
breed, yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
Hello.
Hello.
What is
Check,
it?
please.
What's in it for you that makes the kid go? What makes you do it?
God. Well, I don't do anything. I don't drink anymore. I don't do drugs. No pot. No nothing.
Oh, wow.
It's all like I'm coming up on 10 years sober. It's all I
Damn.
got left. Ripping cigs, drinking coffee, and I love it. You know, I just like it.
Yeah.
I've tricked myself into believing it relieves my stress and gets rid of anxiety. And then I just like it. It's calming for me. I like the act of packing a pack, taking it out, popping one in. You know,
There's a ritual to it, right?
Yes.
It's sort of like, I don't smoke, but it's akin to going for sushi.
yeah,
Because you get the fish, you pour the soy sauce, you stir the wasabi, you take the fish, you dip it, you eat the ginger.
and
It's a whole
delicious,
dance, right?
A whole song and dance.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I got you, my guy. Oh,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I think I might start smoking.
I think you should. I think
I
that's the
should.
next step in Harland 2.0.
You cereal?
Yeah, I'm cereal. I'm Captain Crunch, buddy.
Peanut butter or regular? Or dingleberries?
I
What
like
was
a
it?
little peanut butter.
Peanut butter
you know?
crunch.
Yeah.
If I start smoking, though, I'm going to do the rollies. Like, I'm just going to buy the pouch of tobacco and get the rolling papers and just roll my own.
Yeah, well, that helps to curb smoking, like chain smoking, because it takes a while, and that's ritualistic, too. That's like making your own sushi. It's like
wow,
hand rolling
yeah.
your own, you know? I'm a katsi. And,
Wow.
yeah, the rollies are good, but I like just having them in a pack, you know?
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. When I lived in Germany, I had a girlfriend who rolled her own.
Oh, cool.
And she
I always
she
like a
preferred
gal
it.
that rolls her own. That's
She
so
rolled her
interesting.
own. She had
Yeah.
armpit hair, rolled her own, looked like a young Faye Dunaway.
Wow.
So I didn't mind.
Nice.
Daddy didn't mind
I
that she
like
rolled
that.
her own. Yeah.
I'm looking for a young Daryl Hannah and Mermaid.
Oh, dude, and Splash.
Yeah, Splash.
Daryl Hannah was my high school crush.
Get out of here.
When I'll tell you a funny stand-up story.
I love it.
When I was in high school, Daryl Hannah was my go-to. Like, when I saw her in Blade Runner, that was it. Like, tall, blonde, piercing blue eyes, fishnet stockings, the black makeup. That was my woman. And I used to say to my friends, excuse me,
There you go.
I used to say to my buddies, if I ever meet her, that's my wife. I'm going to marry that one.
Uh-huh.
So she was like my Marilyn Monroe or
Right.
whatever. What today? What are the kids?
Well, when I was younger, mine
Yeah.
was Jenny McCarthy.
Oh,
I had a
yeah.
poster of her on my wall.
Oh.
I loved her. I bought her Jenny McCarthy's Safari Summer Hits. It was just like 50s surf rock with her on the cover, and I was like, I need it. You know?
Yeah,
she
she-
was a babe, all babe. to
smoke show.
Yeah.
Smoke show. But
me. That's right.
so here's what happened. Cut to, this is about maybe, let's say 10 years ago now. our boy John Lovitz. You know Johnny.
I know Johnny.
So John
Lovitz him.
Yeah, Lovitz. Johnny Lovitz from SNL. He opens his own comedy club in Hollywood.
Really?
At Universal Studio City Walk thing. Where
Okay.
It's like a huge tourist attraction.
Mm-hmm.
He opens it. They put his sign up, John Lovitz Comedy Club, blah, blah, blah. Guy phones me. He goes, yeah, Harland, I've opened a comedy club. I'm doing the opening. I'd like you to headline the opening of the whole club.
What an honor.
And I go, wow, really? He said, yeah, all the media's going to be there, the press, everybody's going to be there. And I couldn't say no. I love the guy.
Not.
And plus, it's a local gig. So I go to the thing. David Spade's there. He's there.
Amazing.
All these celebrities are there. The cast of Friends is there. Gary Marshall, the guy who directed Pretty Woman, is at my feet in the front row.
Oh, my God.
The cast from Modern Family's there. Like, you know, he got everyone out.
Cool.
It was very cool. So everyone goes up and, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, it's going to take a drag. And I do this too, by the way. This is how tough I am.
Wow. I put them out in my hand before. Oh, you eat them.
I eat the ashes.
Look at you. I rise from the ashes, but you eat them.
You've heard the saying, ashes to ashes, dust to dust? Mm-hmm. Well, for me, it's ashes to ashes.
I don't give a fuck. There it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I wait for everyone to finish. David Spade goes up. All these kind of recognizable comedians, celebrities. The media's there. It's a big shadoo. I'm about to go up. I'm like a minute from going up. I'm standing in the shadows with Lovitz. And he's like, oh, well, how do you like it? And I go, this is great, dude. What a turn. He goes, yeah, you see all my friend, the people from Friends are here. And there's Gary Marshall. And there's Ed O'Neill. And I said, yeah, this is great. And he goes, and there's Daryl Hannah. Gee, easy. So Daryl Hannah, he goes, Daryl Hannah, and I almost lock up. I go, what'd you say? He goes, yeah, Daryl Hannah's here. And I go, no, tell me you're joking. He points. There she is sitting over in the corner. Yeah, your butt's about to fall out. Good get.
I've heard that before.
And YMCA. So, dude, I've had a whole career of doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Never been frazzled. Maybe the most anxious or frazzled I've ever been is the first time I did Letterman. It was like, it was like, boom.
Yeah.
So I hear Daryl Hannah's there. I've been in Hollywood all this time. Never met her. Never saw her anywhere. Now she's right there. I'm about to go on stage. I'm the big headliner at this celebrity get-together, opening the club.
And that's your girl.
That's my girl. That's the one I want to marry. And I go up, dude, and I lock up. Like, all I can think of is her.
No.
And I go into autopilot. Like, I start saying words, jokes from my act. I'm just like, and then the cats are funny, aren't they? Everyone have a litter box? Like, I was just like, I couldn't think. I did about 6 minutes bombing.
No.
Bombing, silence. Like Gary Marshall, the director of Pretty Woman's up there. Like, is this guy supposed to be on the show? Like, dude, eating it. Finally, I just stopped the show. And I go, folks, I got to be honest with you. He told me Daryl Hannah's in the audience. She's been my dream girl since I was in high school.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I know I'm eating it up here. Yeah. I'm bombing. All I can see is Daryl Hannah. Daryl, thanks for fucking up my act. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to try my best. But I got to tell you, all I'm thinking and seeing right now is Daryl Hannah.
Yeah.
And I kept going.
Did the crowd love it?
No, they were like, what is this weird, like... I
thought that was going to rally the troops.
No.
It's like, oh, we get it now.
I think they thought they were at an intervention or something.
Hilarious.
Yeah, Hannah-vention. And so now I continue my act. I do like another 10 minutes, just keep dive bombing.
Wow.
Couldn't wait to get off of there. All I could see was her and us, hand in hand walking down the aisle.
Oh, my goodness.
Seeing her walking out of the mist in Blade Runner. And I get off stage. I was the last guy, so the show was ending. Excuse me.
Yeah, go for it. Me too.
And I get off stage. Lovitz walks me over to her. I get to meet her, and I just go, Daryl, I've been mad about you my whole life. And I said, I just bombed because of you, but I don't care. And she just hugged. She goes, oh, you're so cute. And she hugged me.
Get out of here.
And we just had a little friendly exchange.
Yeah.
But dude, so that,
Oh, wow.
that's how much I dig Daryl Hannah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Hey everybody, it's a brand new year, and have you made any resolutions yet? Try something new maybe? How about this? How about Mando? Mando 72-hour odor control for your body. Here's why I like to use it. You can put it anywhere. You can put it under here. You can put it down there, down there, wherever you want. Have you incorporated it into your daily routine yet? And you can choose from a variety of fresh scents like bourbon leather, clover woods, Mount Fuji, Pro Sports. There's all kinds of beautiful scents to make you smell really nice. Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, a cream tube deodorant, and 2 free products of your choice like mini body wash and deodorant wipes. And don't forget, free shipping. And as a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code, and that equates to over 40% off your starter pack. So here's what you do. Use code Harland at shopmando.com. That's shopmando.com. And please support our show, support the podcast, and tell them that we sent you, and smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando. Question: at what point do we get rid of that dirty, nasty plunger that's sitting beside our toilet? For me, it was this January. Gone. Since switching to Tushy Bidet, I've cut my toilet paper use by 80% and haven't clogged the old toilet once. Tushy Bidet fits on your toilet in under 10 minutes, improving your health and saving you time and money every time you do your business. So get this thing. It's so easy to put together. It looks cool. It looks futuristic. And it's going to change the whole way and your whole experience to spending time in the bathroom. Tushy is a modern bidet attachment that instantly transforms your bathroom habits and butt health for life. Instantly improve your health from the bottom up. For a limited time, our listeners get 10% off their first bidet order when you use the code Harland at checkout. That's 10% off your first bidet order at hellotushy.com with promo code Harland. So get your Hello Tushy and get to having some happy flushing.
Did you guys stay in touch or anything?
No, I was terrified.
Yeah.
Like, normally I'm not that anxious,
Yeah.
but I was just terrified. So have you ever had one of those where you were just like, you met someone you sort of had on a pedestal your whole life and you just never, you met them and you kind of short-circuited or anything?
I'm trying to think.
Coffee and a cigarette.
You know, I saw Daryl Strawberry at the airport, and I'm a huge baseball fan, and I didn't know what to say, so I just said, "Thank you for everything," and he went, "Uh-huh," and kept walking.
So we go from Daryl Hannah to Daryl Strawberry. Okay.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah, he was definitely not on my
Something about
list.
Daryl's, I know.
Splash and splosh. God.
Yeah.
Speaking of water and mermaids, dude, can we talk about, have you run into this with the ladies and their water bottles?
No.
You haven't been out with a girlfriend or a woman folk
I told you, I want a girlfriend so I can tattoo her.
I know,
You
but
already got your biker girlfriend. I'm looking for mine.
I know, but dude,
Wait, are you talking about the ones that carry the water bottles
the
around?
water bottles everywhere?
yeah.
You go on a hike, they got a water bottle for in the car to get to the hike. At the hike, they got a different water bottle. When you go to the thing, they got the giant jug in there.
Yeah. We're living our lives. We're not on the Oregon Trail. You don't need a bunch of canteens, lady.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Does it drive you nuts or no? Do you even notice it?
No, but now it does.
Now it does.
I'm not going to be able to. They're going to be my Daryl Hannah. I'm going to just stare at it and get so flustered.
I just feel like there's too much water going on. People in the 60s and the 70s didn't have bottled water. It was just you when you got thirsty, you grabbed a garden hose, or maybe you put your head under the tap and just drank.
Yep.
But now everywhere you go, especially, I'm sorry, ladies, I'm just going to say, because this has been my history, knock it off with the 90 jugs of water everywhere.
Well, I was told that they have these bottles of water that they fill up because of bisphenol A. That's like the chemical that's produced when the sun heats up a plastic water bottle. It's like really bad for you, I've heard, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I reuse water bottles. Matter of fact, before I came here, everybody was getting sick in New York. So I got a bunch of immunity broth, chicken bone broth with some collagen and vitamins.
Whoa.
And I poured it in a used water bottle, and I was drinking soup going around to do my sets in the city.
Was it a clear bottle?
Oh, yeah.
So it looked like it was like some kind of weird, like yellowish.
It was, yeah.
Like you were drinking
it was a bright
curry?
yellow, drinking curry
God.
radioactive sauce.
Oh, God.
Going around town.
And did it stink?
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I was not fun to be around.
Oh, my God. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I had one friend, a dear friend. Mm-hmm. You know, I was complaining about the water thing, and they broke it down to me and said you're supposed to drink 12 glasses of water a day.
I know. It's like doing homework for your body.
Right, 12, and so I went
gotta
on.
drink my water. I forgot,
Yeah.
and then I just end up cramming before I go to bed.
Right, 12 freaking glasses of water. So I went on and I wanted to make sure this shit was right. So I go on Google. And it turns out the human body's already 76% water. Turned out my friend was trying to drown me. Murderer. Tried to murder me. Crafty. Yeah.
You know, they have water bottles that have notches on them for when you're supposed to drink and how much.
That's what I mean, dude.
And you know who I found that out from? A woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's way too much water stuff. Like, you can't go on a hike with a woman. You can't go to the mall with a woman. There's always got to be a
Can't
jug of
live
water.
with them. Can't live with them. You know?
Oh, did you ever see Chucky 4?
Huh?
Chucky
Oh, the
4?
movie.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, one of my favorite lines, and I'm not a woman hater, but this is just such a clever.
Yeah.
It made me howl. Okay, hang on,
Yeah. Thank you.
dude. I like smoking with you.
Yeah.
Like I
thanks.
feel like we were
Appreciate it.
buds and we bonded, but now there's something else going on.
That's the
We're
power of the cigarette, man.
like Smokey and the Bandit or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. There it is.
But anyways, like Chucky 4, Chucky 5, Chucky, one of them. Mm-hmm. A friend of mine, an actress friend, who drinks way too much water.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. When you're doing water bubble farts and you're not in the bath, you're drinking too much water.
If you're making water bubble farts and you ain't in the bed, you drinking too much water. There he is.
God, I'm thinking about these ashes are actually good. They got a little grit. It's like cornmeal. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking of instead of having them spread my ashes when I die, having my family eat them. These are good.
I would be honored if when I died, I was cremated and rolled into cigarettes and everybody smoked me.
Oh, dude, I'd smoke you. I'll smoke you if you'll eat my ash.
I'll eat your ash. Let's go.
We're getting way too familiar.
Woo!
We're getting way too familiar.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting lightheaded from these guys.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
I like how we take drags together, too. We're turning into real smoking buddies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is wild.
It's weird. When you get older,
Yeah.
you don't think you're going to bond with another male.
Yeah.
Right? As you become a male and you get older, you know, you do it when you're kids, but I feel like there's some wild bonding happening here because of these.
I know. We got black shirts, blue jeans. I mean, come on.
And attitudes to kill.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so Chucky 16 or whatever.
Chucky, yep.
Hang on.
There it is. Take a swig. You ever do a shotgun? Or you ever do a strikeout?
No, what's that?
Woo! Used to do it when we were younger.
Okay.
You take a bong rip.
Yeah.
You chug a beer, do a shot, and then you blow the bong rip out. It's called strikeout.
That's also a sex act in West Hollywood.
What?
Yeah.
That's where I'm staying.
Good night, Nelly Furtado.
Oh, I'm like a bird.
Have you ever done an Nelly Furtado?
No, what's that?
It's also a sex act in West Hollywood.
What is it?
It's got. I haven't done it. I don't know. You tell me. You're the one staying there.
I'm gonna try it out.
You do a Nelly Furtado tonight?
I'll do
Oh,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
A Tato.
Oh, pulling a Tato Bell.
Do a late night Tato.
Fourth meal.
All right, so Chucky 23.
Chucky 23.
There's a line in the movie. Chucky's in a room. And I'm not a woman hater. I love women, but this was a line in the movie that was not favorable towards women.
Oh, boy.
But funny.
Yes.
Chucky's in the room with a woman. He comes to life. She realizes evil. He's got the knife. They start wrestling. You know, a 6-foot woman somehow can't beat up
A little
doll
toy boy,
this
right.
tall. Yeah, somehow has the strength to hold up a Chef Gordon Ramsay like steak knife. You know, so they start wrestling, and of course, you know, Chucky pushes her against the door. Somehow she gets lifted up, or he lifts her up. Somehow she's up a few feet.
Right.
Chucky throws the knife through the throat.
Oh, boy.
Pins her to the door. She's
Get
just
out.
hanging there, you know. And then Chucky, here's the line he does, okay? It's a variation on yours. Ready? He goes, "Women can't live with them." And that's it. He never finished. He just says you can't live with them. He doesn't do the back part. Like, he just totally can't live with them, and that's it. And it was just like,
I thought he was going to go, women can't live with them and they can't live.
no. He
He just
left
leaves
it
them
silent.
hanging.
He just left it like, can't live with them, and that was it. It was so freaking funny,
Good
man.
for him.
Yeah. Speaking of life, my guy,
Yeah. I'm a fan.
this is a science question.
Let's see it.
You like the science?
I like science.
Why is there a C in science? Shouldn't it just be SINENCEES?
Census.
Why is it science?
I don't know. Because I think in order to master it, you got to be smart. And if you're not smart, you would go science.
Oh, so the word in itself is an academic word that's right out of the gate, a test of your knowledge and intelligence.
Yeah.
Wow. And what's interesting is, where do we learn science in school?
In high school. School.
So this just occurred. This is the trifecta. We learn science in high school. And they expect us to come out knowing how to spell?
No wonder people are drinking so much water.
Fuck me.
He ate.
Did you say eat me? What did you say?
He ate my ash.
My ass.
Hey everybody, my brand new book, Uncle Milton, is here at last. It's a collection of strange but wonderful short stories, and you can read that along with some of my other books. I bet you didn't know that I wrote books, did you? It's a little secret I've had. We have Crave with zombie stories, and we have Journeys, people's harrowing tales of their journeys through life, Sex, Sin, and Satan, where we explore some darker themes, and Don't Look Under the Bed, some Twilight Zone-esque stories for bedtime reading at harlandwilliams.com.
But
So what's your science
Here's
question?
my sky, and this pertains to me,
All right.
you, and everyone watching.
Let's hear it.
Wait, are my things, are they okay? Yours look cooler than mine.
No, you can look cool too.
Mine were up the wrong way. Mine were like vertical.
Yours is inverted.
Mine needed
Yours has to be sticking out a little. No. Yours is all right.
Is it all right?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, and you got the sleeves high too.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, we're like the outsiders.
Yes, but we're inside.
Fuck, how weird is that?
Crazy.
We're the outsiders, but we're the inside outsiders. Oh, man.
You ain't pony boy, you horseman.
I'm horse cock.
I like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not soda pop, I'm apple juice.
Yeah. Damn. So here's the Skahayans question. It's a weird one, but it's not, I'm not being naughty. I found it fascinating. Mm-hmm. Do you know how many, because we started off as what? Microscopic
tadpoles,
pollywogs, spermies. Mm-hmm. Do you have any idea how many of us come out in a normal, let me just say an ejaculate? How many of us pollywogs?
Oh, like millions.
Got a number?
No.
Take a guess.
16 million. How many?
Go a little higher.
23 million. 30 million. 50 million. 69 million. 150 million? 250 million.
Up to 800 million spermies in one
shot. No way.
Can you believe that?
Wow. Is that why they say children are miracles? Because one out of that 800 million makes it?
Right. How the hell did we get here?
Wow.
And then you got to factor in, we're in the 800 million of the ones that were parked in the garage.
Right.
We weren't the 800 million that were, behind the Denny's or at night making love to the mattress or like, how lucky are we to be here?
That's such a good way of looking at it.
Dude, 800 million and we have the balls to smoke?
Wow.
Fuck off.
Well, yeah, we had the balls because we were in them.
We are the balls.
We are the balls.
Dude, isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Like, think of it. We have, you and me have, I would say, billions of brothers and sisters we've never met.
Wow.
Billions.
Because
if your dad's, I don't want to get graphic here, but let's say your dad had a, 800 times in his life.
Yeah.
Times 800 million per. That's got to be billions.
Yeah, but think about how many dead relatives we have then.
Right?
Yeah, that didn't make it. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
We got billions of deadies. We made it, and we got the balls to smoke and go to Dairy Queen. And
I love it. Smoking at Dairy Queen.
Wait, you love it? So you like rubbing it in the faces of your dead siblings?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dude, every you got time a cruel streak I've never seen before.
Every time I go, I am the Lord of the universe.
Wow.
I giveth and taketh away. I chose to not put you where you're supposed to go. I put you in the palm of my hand.
Whoa, dude. You got a real God complex.
I know.
Or a gob complex.
Or a goth complex. I really like The Cure.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Hey, that's going to get a drag.
Hey.
Have you ever experienced like someone in your family had a weird death, or someone you know like had a weird suspect, strange, maybe a suspicious death, or a bizarre hit by a bus or fell off a cliff? Oh, a cow? What? Oh,
someone was stampeded by a cow. No, my grandmother, my aunt ended up signing over her medication dispersion. So where the home my grandmother lived in, the nurses weren't giving her medication. My aunt took over, and my aunt told my mom, these are the ones that she doesn't take them, she dies. And then she ended up being in charge of giving my grandmother the medication. And then there was a signage of papers. And then a couple weeks later, my grandmother died. Oh, it's just natural causes. And then we were not in the will.
What?
Yeah, and that was a strange circumstance.
Oh, really?
We don't talk to them anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's kind of sucks, right? When money gets in the way of...
Money gets in the way of everything. Money changes everything. It's terrible. You know?
Dude.
Wild, huh?
Have you ever had someone that it was like a weird, like physical death, though? Like somebody that, like, you know, like a weird, wacky...
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I did have an Aunt Betty who died in a freak whoopee cushion accident.
Are you serious? How did that go? How did that sound?
Like a fart in the wind.
Wow. And Betty Crocker.
Betty boom boom.
Whoa, dude. Is that for real?
No.
She did. So you just made Aunt Betty up. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was just funning. How about you?
I don't know if there's anyone in my life that had like a weird ending, like a weird, like out of the ordinary death. Like I was kind of fishing for, like, you know, every now and then you hear someone got killed by a shark, or a coconut fell on their head, or they
Yeah, the old coconut on the head.
yeah, you know. Well, I saw a thing on the internet,
piano
like
fell
Yeah.
on them out a window.
Yeah,
or
like
they
some
thought they were
bizarre.
driving into a tunnel, but someone just painted it on the wall.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I just wondered, because that stuff fascinates me. I was thinking about, you know, what a crapshoot it is that we have life. You know, when I read that statistic about the spermies, and I'm thinking, it's sad that we all have to die. But then I thought, what
a miracle it is to live.
What a miracle it is to live, but the way that some people die so weirdly. Like the coconut thing's real. There's something, if you go on Google, something like 23 people a year die from a coconut dropping on their head from under a coconut tree or a palm tree or wherever they're from.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so just weird stuff like that.
Well, I like that, the idea that, you know, to think back to the basics of out of 800 million, we made it. So you can look at yourself as like, wow, this is an amazing... I like stuff like that. There's a woman named Claudia Black, who is the founder of Adult Children's of Alcoholics. She has a quote that says, "It's never too late to have a happy childhood." And I really like that, because I think a lot of things are about perspective and perception.
Yeah.
And you can view your life as one way, but, you know, in time you can learn to forgive and to accept.
Yeah.
And if you look back at the horrific things, you can take a step back and go, well, this made me who I am. So in a way, I have to be grateful for it. And so then you can look back, not with condemnation and sadness, but for appreciation of the things that happened, no matter how bad they may have been. And I think that's a good start, to be like, whoa, out of 800 million, I was the one.
Million. Yeah. And if you really think about it, you were surrounded by those living entities. Those sperm cells were living entities. You were in this cluster of 800 million.
And you already started out winning a race.
Yeah.
You already come out a winner.
Yeah, and you beat them all somehow. And so you look at your life and you go, death, you're just gone.
Yeah.
The fact that you made it out of all those other cells is such a complete miracle that even on your worst day, if you think of it through that prism, you can go, you know what? Yeah, I lost my job. Yeah, my girlfriend left me. Yeah, I'm feeling really depressed, but man, I'm here. I made it.
I got life.
You know what I mean?
I got life.
So if that helps any of you out there, it's a weird way to look at it, but next time you're feeling
like
down, picture your dad having an orgasm.
Yeah.
You know what? Now I feel like I want to die. I'm not feeling good right now, guy.
Let's fill you up with a bunch of water and have you go.
Yeah.
You know?
Keep it wet. Okay, so I'm dying to ask, because when you came in here, you were speaking of water, you were watering down your latest tat. Talk to me. But I love the tat. Some people,
Thank you.
Some people don't wear them well, but you got a really nice arrangement going on. You've got sort of a theme with sort of the retro kind of.
Yeah.
It's like the 50s, 40s type of deco art type.
It's called
of
American traditional.
Yeah,
it's a
yeah, yeah.
specific type of tattoo. You go to, certain shops, and these are flash tattoos. So these are all on the walls. They're classic designs.
Yeah.
And I go to a shop in Queens, New York called R&D Tattoo. Matter of fact, I'm wearing the shirt right now.
R&D.
Yeah.
Give them a plug. If
They're
you need a tattoo, go
That's
to R&D.
where you go, New York,
Yeah.
man. R&D. The guys there are fantastic. Rich Fye, Daniel Strauss, Akira Latanzia, Dave Mowers.
Do you have
They're
one
great.
guy that does? Do you want one when you go in? I want Katina Tar or whatever his name was. What was his name? A clean guitar. What was his
guitar,
name?
yeah.
What's his name?
A clean guitar.
A clean
Akira.
guitar. Akira guitar.
Yeah, Akira guitar.
Akira's
Akaria guitar.
Shakira's guitar.
Shakira's guitar, and the hips don't lie, neither do the tips of the needles, because they leave
Wow.
a good mark. But no, these are all done at R&D. I go to different guys, but
Different
they're
guys,
all in the
okay.
same, style. And I just got this and this done by Ian Nolan. And
What is it? Can you flex it for the camera a little
this
bit there?
is I got it last week, so it's still healing.
Oh, okay.
So when it heals, it turns into a scab, and so what you do is I wash it and clean it all the time. To help.
I didn't
heal
know that.
faster. Yeah,
I didn't know that about getting a tattoo. It
it
scabs,
up. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just on and then done.
No,
I've never had a tat.
there's a healing process. You can dry heal. You can use A&D ointment and then lotion, or you can use Tegaderm, which is a second skin that you put it over, and it almost like it gets it fills with like this kind of blackish ink bubble.
What?
And that's basically the tattoo healing. And then you take it off, and it's healed after 5 days.
Damn.
So I did that on a couple close to my heart, because that's where the blood flows the most. So that'll heal faster, But so I got this skull and spade, and I just got a new cat. He's 4 months old. His name's Glenn Danzig Fidance. Named him after the singer of the Misfits.
Oh, wow. And
And,
this is the new one that represents him?
This is Glenn, and I got Samson for my other cat right here.
Oh, wow.
Those are my two guys. Yeah.
Oh, wow. What kind of cat?
Oh, gray short hair tabby.
Oh, dude. I'm
love
allergic to
cats.
cats.
Are you?
But I've thought about getting one of the bald ones because they have no dander. It's the dander that people are. Do you know what dander is?
It's actually the
go.
saliva in the dander. Because they lick themselves, and it's an enzyme in the saliva that activates the dander in the hair.
Somebody
so
learned their science in school.
I did.
Wow.
I did.
Keep going. I need to learn
I was talking to
this.
someone that was learning on that they're trying to isolate the dander, the saliva and the enzyme and the protein, so that you can then take a pill that makes you immune to it. So people that are allergic can then have cats. But the hairless cats are great because they're very lovey and like lap cats, even though like they have a weird texture to them.
Yeah.
But they're super lovey and like sweet,
Yeah, the bald cats, it's almost like holding your own nut bag and it purrs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like imagine holding
You
your
ever
own
want
nut
to
bag and it's
sling
like,
your nuts over your shoulder? Yeah. That's a good cat.
well, that's a
That
nut bag.
motor's running.
That's a bald cat. Like you're holding, that's like, just imagine grabbing your testicles and
fucking fat sack.
that could
Dude,
put you to
that
sleep
is-
at night.
That is exactly how cats sound. Oh, goodness gracious.
What's up?
Me,
bro?
oh my, oh my, oh me.
Meow, meow, oh,
Me,
meow,
oh
meow, meow.
meowie, me, oh meow.
So do you like the baldies, the bald cats?
I don't.
How come?
They have a weird texture. They're kind of oily. You have to clean them a lot.
Oh.
I like cats because they're very, the ones I have, the kind I like, they're very low maintenance, high reward.
Yeah.
So like when I go away, I'm away right now. They have automatic feeders, automatic water bowl, and my cousin comes over every other day. My cousin Sherry.
Yeah.
She comes over, takes care of them, and I have a camera that watches them. And so I see them like play with each other, and so you can't just throw cats together. They're not dogs. They're not, they're very scent oriented. They're very territorial. So you have to slowly integrate them. So when I got Glenn, introducing him to Samson, I took off spots. I took off work. I took off for 3 to 4 days. I didn't do anything but just work on integrating them and like really letting Samson, who is the cat that lives, I've had for 5 years, like letting him know that like there's no threat. He's the king. And then I was slowly introducing Glenn and then slowly introducing Samson and doing different things with the food and the scents and, putting like a shirt that Samson lays on and I have in with Glenn and then switching it out so they get their smells together. And now they're best friends. They play together. They clean each other. I go to bed at night. Samson's on my chest. Glenn's on my lap.
It's a lot of pampering, my guy. It feels to me like you're turning these cats into pussies. Yeah, straight cat strut. I'm a ladies' man.
There
I'm
it
a feline
is.
Casanova. Hey, man, that's that. Get a shoe thrown at me from a mean old man. I get my dinner from a garbage can. Meow, don't cross my path.
There it is. I like that. That's a little Brian Setzer, huh?
Yeah, little stray cats.
Stray
We're
cats.
talking cats. I got to stray it up, my guy.
I love it. I could see, oh man, I wish you weren't allergic. I think you'd love a cat. They're vertical creatures. I have shelves on my wall. I lead them around with a laser and a toy. It's like a Legends of the Hidden Temple, but for cats.
Can I just say, don't take this as an insult.
Just say it, brother.
I appreciate all the moves you made to acclimate the cats.
Yes.
And the this and the that and putting a sweater out and, giving them hayseed oil and giving them a scapula massage, all that stuff you did.
Yes.
Aren't they just animals? Can't you just chuck them together and say,
No.
guys, don't fuck around?
No.
Hey, you, break them up when they're fighting. It
No.
sounds like a lot of starbucking going on around here with your
Well,
cat.
let me tell you, there's a lot of Starbucks around for a reason, pal, because it works. Okay?
Really?
Yeah.
You can't just go two cat. Like, what do people do
No.
on farms? They got barns. They just throw them together. Like, it sounds
Well,
like a lot.
It's a way of like
lot of-
socializing, and you can't just okay, how's this?
Okay.
Yeah.
How is this?
You live at your house, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope I do.
Some guy just walks in and makes himself at home. How are you going to feel?
But
Everything after Bud is bullshit, buddy. Come
but
on
what?
now.
I have to let them in.
No.
Whereas you're bringing,
No,
you got
no.
a cat, you're letting him in and just throw him in with the other cat.
No. Some guy you don't know comes into your house, just makes himself at home. What do you think? How are you going to feel? You're going to feel threatened. You're going to feel weird.
Okay.
But if I come in and I go, hey, Harland, this is Matthew Jimajam. He's a good guy. You're a good guy. I think you two should link up. I think you have a lot in common. Wouldn't you be more willing to allow that person to come into your life?
I don't bother chasing mice around. I slink down the alley looking for a fight. I howl into the moonlight on a hot summer night. Now I'm singing the blues where the lady cats cry. I'm a stray cat, you're a real tough guy. I wish I could be as carefree and wild, but I got cat class and I got cat style. That's my answer.
I got cat style. I like that.
Right?
I'm going to listen to the Stray Cats on the
Dude,
way
I had
home.
to straight cat you up, bro. I had to straighten you out, straighten you up.
I love that.
Dude, I had to stray you right up real high and tender in the night.
Two cats on a wire.
Right? What is it when they're hissing? What the hell is that all about?
That's like a, hey, back off, buddy.
But where does that even come from? It's like a snake. Like, why do they do that?
Because it's a defense mechanism. Why do people lie? It's a defense mechanism. We all have these things inside of us that we do to protect ourselves. Self-preservation,
Yeah.
you know?
It's just an odd one. Like, I wish maybe...
What do you want them to do? Go, pardon me, back off.
Back off, motherfucker.
Oh, motherfucker, back off, buddy.
I'm not happy with what you just did. Please back away.
I want you to be aware that I am not a fan of your behavior.
I'm very discombobulated by your activity. Please stop it. I insist you cease immediately.
Post-haste.
I wish we should do that as humans, because people go to shrinks. People are afraid to communicate their emotions. What if just when we got pissed, we were like...
Oh, I do it.
You do?
Oh, on the street, I hiss, I yell. What? Watch it, pal. Oh, yeah. I was in Denver. Shout out Denver Comedy Works. Amazing club, amazing town, amazing time. They had their parade of trees and lights the other night down the main street to get to the venue. I'm staying 2 blocks away. Whoa. Took like 25 minutes to get through all these people. Whoa. And communication's so important. You got to, you got to talk. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. And then they're pushing people through. And I go, hey, we're all getting through this together. You don't got to push people. And they go, we're not pushing. I go, well, then you're fucking pushing me, pal. Merry Christmas. And I kept walking.
But did you do a physical? No. Because I think that would have been even better. Because as you said, it conveys the message, right?
Yeah.
Like instead of, hey, pal, don't push me, Merry Christmas, you just went, I mean, save the words.
Yeah.
Just hiss.
Yeah.
Dude.
Save the words. Just hiss. That's a bumper sticker if I've ever heard of one.
That's a tramp stamp to me. I've never had
Let's
a tattoo.
go. R&D tattoo. Let's go. Tramp stamp it up.
New York, right?
New York.
So you're a New York guy. Tell me, what's a good New York story? That city is so nutty. The things you see just going for a walk. Do you have a top of the heap New York story where you're out walking, you're on the subway? I don't know where you are, but is there one story that just...
I'll tell you one, yeah.
Oh, please. I love New York stories because there's so much. There's always something happening there.
That's why they go only in New York.
Yeah. You got one? I mean, I bet you have a million, but what's one of your...
I got a million.
Give me one of your top stories from New York.
One that pops out to me.
Yeah. Let me hear it.
I'm running late one day, and I'm fucking chugging and chucking and running and ripping.
Yeah, I love it already. Keep going.
I'm coming from the subway.
Oh, I love it.
I get up on the street, and I'm running late. I got 10 blocks to go, okay?
10 blocks. Holy shit.
All of a sudden, I see one of these box trucks going down the road, right? It's at a red light. It's got a little metal perch on the back.
They always do, yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah, they're
These
everywhere.
fucking
You can't
guys.
go anywhere without seeing a perch.
Yeah. So I'm running. I got a cig in my mouth, a coffee in my hand. I'm running.
Okay.
And the light turns green, and I go, you know what? Fuck it. I fucking hop on the back of that perch. I grab on. I'm riding like a fucking trash man.
Jesus Christ.
The trash man can. I just rode it a bunch of blocks to my street.
Holy
I hop off. The guy sees me. We high five, and I make it to my spot. You can't fucking believe it, buddy.
Wait a second. You rode 10 fucking blocks on the back of a perch?
10 fucking blocks back of the perch, I'm waving, I'm saluting, I'm saying, hey, people are loving it. It's New York, only in New York. I love this town.
Wait a minute. You're waving, you're saying hey, you're yelling. The only thing missing from that thing, you know what it is?
What?
Hey, New York.
Actually, I had another New York story.
Don't fucking point at me, pal.
This guy, well, I'll fucking point wherever I want.
You want to tell a story, you point somewhere else, but don't fucking point at me. This is New York City. Okay, carry on.
Hey everybody, check out my merchandise at harbling.com. Yeah, most people just slap some letters or images on a t-shirt or a hoodie, but not me. Yours truly. Guess what? I draw my own designs. At harbling.com you can see tons of my hand-drawn t-shirts. You can either buy the original or you can buy a print. And man, oh man, wear them loud and proud. I love making these designs for you guys and keeping it personal. So check out the whole catalog. We got hoodies, we got coffee mugs, we got t-shirts, you name it, it's there at harbling.com. Get your Harland original design, wearable art at harbling.com today. And thank you for your support. And I'll just keep the groovy images coming.
Another time I'm riding I ride a bicycle everywhere, and sometimes you got to pop off because people come at you.
You got to do what now?
You got to pop off. You got to yell.
800 million.
Make some noise.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
And I'm riding down. This guy's coming towards me, and I'm having a hot one. I'm on a hot one. I'm not having a good day. I got coffee in my hand. I'm riding my bike, and usually I'm nice on the bicycle because I know people hate bicycle riders. So I try to be nice when I go, because I used to get angry and be like, out of the fucking way. But now I go, hey, bike lane, thank you, have a good day. And people are like, whoa, because we're hated. So I got to be extra nice so people think there's good in the bike riders. You know,
Fair enough.
So this guy's coming at me on a city bike. I go, wrong way, asshole. And then I keep going down, and this guy turned around, came up to me, and he's like, asshole, you asshole? Fuck you, I know, asshole. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And he smacks my coffee out of my hand. So I just fucking old smoker hawked a loogie right in his face.
No.
What do you think of that, Jack? Oh, yeah.
That's
fuck
like-
you. So I kept riding. He comes back.
Wait, just so we're clear, you hawked a look, you like right in his face. That's almost like that's an advanced almost. That's like a liquid.
That is a liquid hiss. I liquid hissed him. Liquid hissed him.
And keep going. I got to hear how this ended.
So then I go. And by the way, it's the dead of summer. I don't have a shirt on. And so I got music playing too on I got a speaker, you know? Mm-hmm. And so I'm riding, and the guy circles back around, takes his camera out, and starts filming me. And I go, you fucking rat bastard. You fucking tattletale. Fuck you. I go, you want to get, he goes, you crazy. I go, you want to get crazy? I'll get fucking crazy. So I took my bike chain out, and I started swinging it around. And he puts his phone away. And I get back on the bike, and all these people are watching. And as I bike off, I go, welcome to New York. And I just kept going.
Oh, see, I like that story better than the first fucking story.
What? They're both good fucking stories. What the fuck's the matter with that?
I mean, you're talking about riding around on a perch, and you're holding back on me. You're swinging a fucking chain. You got a loogie. Why did you put that story first, for fuck's sake?
So it would make the second story look a lot better. Huh?
Fucking genius.
It's chess, not checkers, motherfucker.
Fucking genius, this fucking guy right here.
Hey, what can you say? What do you expect when you talk to Jimmy Frangioli, huh?
I mean, I'm telling you, man, I would have put the chain story before the perch story, but the way you come on, man.
Come on, cheers.
Wow.
Huh?
Only a guy from New York would know to do that. Only a fucking guy from New York.
Only in New York, motherfuckers. I'm gonna grab the place where 800 million come from, right here.
Oh, yeah, that should be on the license plate. New York, the place where 800 million come from. And when I say come from, I do mean come. Let's underline that. There's something about that. You do acting, right?
Yeah, I love acting.
There's something
but I
about...
keep not getting anything.
You're an actor who doesn't act. I get it.
Oh my God, I get so many auditions and I get nothing.
But isn't it something when you launch into a voice the way we did, or a character, how it just like it's like
takes you over.
It just takes you over.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually just stuff's coming to me. And now we're talking about the process, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, the curtain has been pulled back.
The process is happening. But when you dip into a character and you just like immerse yourself in this fucking guy here, it's just like, that's the beauty of acting. It just sort of takes over, and the character finds you. You don't find it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Do you know what I'm fucking saying or not?
You know what I'm fucking saying?
You're sitting there looking at me like you just melted an ice cream sandwich on your sister's forehead. I'm fucking talking to you here, guy.
Yeah, well, I can't help it that I'm sitting here and I'm trying to process what the fuck you're saying. And at the same time, I'm thinking, oh, God, I got to clean up my sister's forehead, all right?
Well, fuck
Cut me
you.
some fucking slack. Fuck you.
Let's go to the airfield and watch some helicopter propellers go around. I mean, that's what I'm getting when I look in your fucking eyes, guy.
All right, well, then let's end up going to an oil field and start drilling, because I'm ready to fucking go right now.
Hey, I got a fucking chain in the back of the limo if you want me to start swinging, phlegm face.
Oh, yeah? Well, I got a hammer in the back of my rickshaw because I had to end up getting that as a nighttime job because I got fired from my job at the printer shop because I ended up printing out pornographic photos because I don't got Wi-Fi in my house.
And cut. Wow.
Yeah, there it is.
Fuck. New York. New York. Wow.
Yeah.
What is wrong with us?
Well, a lot.
It feels good though.
It does.
I almost
Doesn't
wish
it?
we did the whole podcast as those guys. What are? I guess I got to be Vinny. Who are you?
Jimmy.
Vinny and Jimmy.
Vinny and Jimmy, huh?
Can we maybe just as a treat for the folks do the last part of the podcast as Vinny and Jimmy all the way? Can we drive it all the way home?
Can we? I think we can, motherfucker. Hold on, let me, because I keep going in and out of Boston and fucking New York.
Yeah.
And fucking, you know, I got to center myself.
Yeah, and I got a little bit of Australian in me.
Yeah, mate.
All right, let's roll up the sleeves, mate.
Yeah, let me roll up my fucking sleeve over here. All right, yeah, I'm from New York. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, there you go. Now
Yeah,
you
there
got
it
it.
is.
You got
Yeah.
that little bit of that gravitas in
Yeah,
your
I'm
throat
Jimmy
there.
Frangioli. I don't give a fucking fuck.
Jimmy, yeah.
I'm the motherfucking one.
And I'm Vinny Vacassi, and I'm not fucking around. When I make a lasagna, I don't make a 4-layer. I don't make a 5-layer. I make a 12-layer. And if we don't finish it, I use the extra pieces as a pillow for my head at night. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah? Well, you know, if you ever need someone to get a tune-up, I make a mean meatball, and I'll put about 20, 25 of those fucking things in a pillowcase. We'll fucking smack them up. Yeah, and then it makes it slushy, and you can put it in a water bottle and drink it. You ever have a meatball on the run? Yeah, I don't think so, bud. I don't think so.
It sounds like fighting words there, Jimmy, or whatever the fuck your name is.
You know my name is Jimmy, and that's disrespectful that you say you don't know, because you do.
All right, I do, Jimmy. Maybe I'd like to make peace with you here today. I know we got a long history of being a couple of hotheads, and maybe today I'd like to extend an olive branch and say, hey, we're both from the same neighborhood. Why we've been fighting all these years? I want to be your friend, is what I'm trying to tell you, Jimmy. Will you accept my friendship?
Well, I'm saying to you right now, we've been fighting, and you know who I've been fighting this whole time? Myself.
Oh, Jimmy.
And I the reason I've been fighting you is because I see in you what I see in me.
What's that, Jimmy?
I see someone who's just trying to make it in this world, who's got the cards stacked against them, but they still keep playing. You know, I was born full deck of cards, and then I got whacked in the head a couple times. A couple cards went missing. I see a full deck in you, and I'm jealous, so I fight you. I go against you. I argue with you. And it's all because I love you.
Jimmy.
You give me an olive branch, I love olives.
I love you too, Jimmy.
I love you.
What do you say we get a shovel, we bury all this bullshit, and later tonight, just as the fucking sun's going down over the New York skyline, just as the sun dips behind Lady Liberty's arm, I come by your apartment, I pick you up, and old Vinny takes old Jimmy for a Dairy Queen ice cream treat.
Oh, Maron. God bless my mother's eyes. I'd love nothing more than as the sun goes down behind Lady Liberty, my expectations go up for the night we're about to have. 2 old enemies turned friends, burying the hatchet, as you had previously mentioned, in the woods with the shovel, the metaphorical hatchet. After we have the funeral for the hatchet, I would love nothing more than to rip a cig over a Dairy Queen double.
Jimmy, can I say something?
You can say whatever you want, Vinny.
Fuck you!
Hey!
Fuck you! Whoa, I'm gonna get my fucking chain, Jimmy. Fuck you.
I'm getting my meatball pillowcase.
Dairy Queen.
I'm taking you to the cleaners.
Scott, yeah.
Fuck you.
I don't even have a chin, and fuck you. I don't got a chin. Fuck you. Muffin top, yeah. Oh, dude. I smell Oscars. I just want to say.
I smell Oscar Mayer. That was delicious. That was great.
I smell Oscar Myers. That was delicious. That felt good.
That felt great.
Like, that was almost therapeutic.
I needed that.
Well, I needed it too.
Really?
I didn't know I needed to be a New York Italian. But
Yeah.
fuck, thank you, dude.
Thank you.
Thank you for this.
That was amazing.
God. Wow. Oh, man, Jimmy. That was
We got something here. Huh?
that felt really good.
Yeah, felt great.
Like, I just feel like I did an underwater fart bubble at an aquarium and killed an endangered sea turtle. Like, that's how good I feel. How do you feel?
That's a good feel. I feel like I put my nose in the bubble and took it all in.
Oh, wow.
Feel great.
Wow.
Yeah.
That should be a new therapy or something. That look at all the stuff we got
I feel
out.
like I just lost weight. My shoulders feel
Yeah.
lighter, you know?
I feel like the weight of the world's off my shoulders. The hissing, the yelling, the Italian, the New York.
The conflict resolution.
Dude, I got rid of so many childhood issues just
too.
now.
Me too.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is incredible.
Wow.
Couldn't be happier.
Thank God we have cigarettes. I need this. Give me a minute. Jimmy.
Nothing like it, Vinny. Take it in. Take it in. Whoa. Whoa. This is a record.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the longest drag I've ever had.
If that's a drag race, you won.
Oh, I just crossed the finish line with crab legs and butter.
Add a little bit of lemon. You got yourself a meal.
I think, Jimmy, are you ready for words from a wooden shoe? Our final segment.
Click, clack, click, clack. That's the sound the shoe makes. Let's go.
Let's go. Here we go. That really did feel good.
It did.
I've never done that in my life.
It was so
That was
fun.
like 900 years. I've never been to therapy, but that's all I need. I'm cleansed for
That's a
minutes.
new form of Italian therapy.
Yeah, Italian therapy. Yeah. We gotta brand that, man.
yeah. There
That
it
just felt so good. Like it really did. I'm not even joking. Like
Yeah.
I just feel like I got rid of so much anxiety, and thank you for
That's
that.
great. Yeah.
Next time you come back, we'll have to find another like East Indian, or we'll just every time we'll try a different
culture,
nationality.
to exercise our
Like
demons.
two angry Korean cigarette store owners just go off. That'll be our regular thing. All right, words from a wooden shoe. Oh, there's only like 2 left in here.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got to make some new ones. So how it works, you know, from last time, authentic Dutch clog.
Yes.
Words in the wooden shoe. Pull one out. See if it inspires a story from your personal journey, from someone you met, from an incident somewhere in your life.
Oh, there is only 2.
There's only 2. We're right down to the bottom of the shoe. What do you got, my guy?
Birthday.
Okay.
How serendipitous. My birthday is coming up.
When?
December 31st.
But isn't all of ours?
Well,
Nice try with the big word, serendipitous. All our birthdays are coming up, you fucking asshole. I'll love my birthdays. No, I'm not going to do it. I've had enough. Okay, story. Birthday story.
it's a little disrespectful.
Sorry.
Take away my spiritual day.
This is your time. Go ahead. Birthday
The day
story.
I was born. The day I proved I beat out 800 million.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Oh, yeah. Look who forgets. Fucking forgets. Anyway,
Take a haul. Take a haul.
I need
Yeah.
hold on.
Take a haul. Yeah, there you go. Take it nice. That's it.
My birthday's December 31st. I'm turning 40.
Wow. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay.
That was nice.
Yeah.
I like it when things are nice. Anyway, and I guess a birthday story.
Yeah. Could be anyone's. It doesn't have to be yours, but any from your whole journey. Is there one
Well,
that stands out?
You know, I'm excited because every year for my birthday, it's December 31st, which is a celebratory day for everyone in the world. And so I've never felt like I should have a party, or I don't want everyone's New Year's Eve plans to be mine and then it doesn't live up to their expectations. But New Year's Eve, I feel like everybody makes these plans. They're never good enough. And so I've always wanted to have like a thing, and then I feel so much pressure to make it great. So I just never have a party. I've set things up and then I cancel them because
What?
A, I'm afraid no one's going to come, and B, I'm afraid no one's going to have a good time. But this year, me and Jordan
Yeah,
on
sweet
December
Jordan.
30th. Sweet,
Yes.
sweet Jordan. We just sold out the live podcast at Comedy Connection, Rhode Island. But then December 31st, 2 shows stand up, me and her. We're ringing in the new year. December 31st, New Year's Eve, when I turned 40. It's going to be great. And that day, a bunch of friends from Connecticut, Boston, New York, Philly, they're coming up. They're coming to the show, and we're all going to go bowling that day. And I'm very excited.
Beautiful.
And it's such a nice way to cap off my 30s because I feel
Yeah.
like my 30s have been my best decade.
Oh, wow.
Just full of growth, full of excitement, full
Yeah.
of many wonderful things.
Beautiful.
And so I'm very excited for the next chapter in my life. And I think this will be a nice way to send off and start anew.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this to you. The best is yet to come, my guy.
I like that.
And
Thank
also,
you.
I'm going to say, as an armchair psychologist,
Yeah.
you kind of blocking your own birthdays. No one's going to want to come. Nobody this. No one wants to. I'm just going to say you're one of the nicest guys. People want to celebrate you. You're a warm, kind person.
Thank you, Harland.
And let them in. Let the celebration happen. You deserve it.
Thank you,
Enjoy
my
it.
friend.
You
I
have 40
appreciate
years.
that.
And if this helps you beat 800 million of those other little bastards, so enjoy your 40s.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the best.
There
Thanks,
you go.
Harland.
Hey.
I appreciate it.
And I appreciate you. We all do. You bring laughter to people's lives. You bring a lot of joy. You're a little bit angry when you go New York, but now let's take the time, since we're talking about your shows.
Yeah.
Tell them where they can see you, what your new year looks like, where they can catch your comedy, your podcast.
Oh, boy.
Ian Fidance. Oh my
Yes.
God! Hold on, I forgot to hit the intro music. Now that we're at the end of the show, I think it's appropriate we hit the intro music.
I love it.
And take it away, buddy. Ian Fidance,
That's right.
comedian. Go for it, guy.
Hi, everybody. Check out my podcast, Being Ian with Jordan, every Wednesday on YouTube. Patreon.com/BeingIanPod for bonus episodes of just me and Jordan. Me and Jordan Jensen, my best friend, hilarious comic. We have a really good time together.
Yeah, she's been
You've
on the Harland
She's
Highway.
been on here.
Yeah.
She's the best, and we have a lot of fun together. I'm on the road every weekend until the end of May. I'm so excited, man. I'm having a blast. I'm having more fun than ever on stage. Each set's different. I'm having a great time. Come check me out. Punchline.live/Ian Fidance to get on my mailing list, see when I'm in your town. IanFidance.com to get my special that's on YouTube, which is called Wild, Happy, and Free.
Wow.
I shot
Love
it
it.
this time last year.
Wow.
And yeah, I've just been having a blast, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're going into the 40s like a rocket
Yeah,
launcher.
well, I'm going
I
into
love
the
it.
40s like a rocket man, and
there
I'm
you go.
hoping it's okay with you. But as a gift to me for my 40th birthday, I was wondering if you could sign my copy of Rocket Man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm honored.
Oh,
Look at this.
amazing.
That's one of my favorite movies.
And one of my favorite movies
Is
of all
that right?
time. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm honored. I'm honored. Yes, we will. That'll be my little birthday present to you.
Yeah, cool.
And, happy birthday from all of us at the Harland Highway Podcast.
Thank you.
And folks, check out Ian's comedy. He just told you where to go. New Year, and do it laughing with the Fidance man over there.
That's right.
And
we're gonna dance into the new year, my friend.
dance into the moonlight.
Yeah.
And do you want to do a final hiss before you go? 3, 2, 1. That's it, folks. Thank you, Ian. Until next time, everybody, chicken chow mein, and we'll see you next time on the Harland Highway Podcast.
Hey everybody, how would you like your very own personal video message from me, yours truly? It's your birthday, it's your anniversary, it's your graduation, or you just want me to make you laugh? You get to pick the topic you want me to discuss, give me some talking points, and off we go. You can get it for yourself or get it for a friend. It's super easy and fun. Just go to the Cameo app on your phone or to cameo.com. And I record a custom video made just for you or your loved one. Your very own personalized Harland. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, it's been a very peculiar and interesting time happening right now. We've been inundated with these mysterious drones filling the sky. Hundreds, if not thousands of them being seen over New Jersey, over New Mexico, all over the United States, and even in some parts of the world. And people are getting anxiety-ridden. People are getting nervous and scared. There doesn't seem to be much answer coming from the government or the military, and leading to speculation that this is some sort of an alien invasion or some kind of an airborne attack from an adversarial country. And since we aren't getting answers from the media or from the government, we thought it was incumbent on us to possibly help find the answers by reaching out to a man who's an expert in the field of aeronautics, military, weaponry, none other than our military expert who we consult with from time to time, Colonel, Lieutenant Corporal, Staff Sergeant, Major Tom Dowdy, who's based out of Camp Pendleton. He's been in many theaters of war, and without further ado, let's get him on the line here and see if he can help us unravel this mystery of these crazy, ridiculous drones. Are you there, Colonel, Lieutenant, Right Wing Commander, 5-star Sergeant Navy SEAL Dowdy, sir?
Go ahead, civilian.
Yes, sir. This is Harland Williams, sir.
I'm going to need your code name, effective immediately, over.
A code name, sir?
What is the name you go by in the field? Go ahead, over. 57559, Whiskey, Foxtrot, 0, Oscar.
Sir, I just go by Harland Williams, the host of the Harland Highway podcast.
Hold, please.
Sir? Sir?
You have been cleared. You are a go.
A go, sir?
You are a go, civilian. Please proceed with briefing.
Well, it's not a briefing, sir. We just wanted to reach out because this drone situation that you're hopefully aware of.
I'm well aware of it, civilian. There isn't anything on God's green earth that flies over my head, crawls underground, or squirms through my underpants in the middle of the night, and I don't know about it.
Sir?
I am a trained and decorated military man. I have committed and dedicated most of the adult days of my life to protecting and serving the United States of America. And if the President of the United States has an ass hair out of shape in the middle of the night...
An ass hair, sir?
If one of his curly little ass hairs is out of place on his calamari ring, I'm going to know about it.
Wow, sir. Okay, well, this is sort of why we reached out to you, because you seem to always know what's going on with these military themed things that are happening in the world.
You can bet your sister's crooked face, her stupid spread out eyes, and her broken, swollen ankles that make her walk like a crab.
Sir, my sister doesn't have broken ankles.
Not now, but she will.
Sir?
Please proceed with your own inquiry.
Yes, sir, absolutely. So as you know, these multitude of drones, they're filling the night sky. They're various colors and shapes and sizes, and we are just mystified as to what they are.
Well, that's to be expected by civilians, or as I call them, lay people, or in some cases I just call them full-on retards.
Sir, well, let's not use that word, please. We understand that maybe the general public isn't as schooled and well-versed in these types of things as you, but please let's not be derogatory towards my listeners.
Well, whoop-de-doo, wobble-de-bap, get me some candy floss, put me on the Ferris wheel at the carnival, and stick my ass to a dartboard.
Sir, what does that mean?
What I'm saying to you, civilian, is it doesn't take Albert F. Einstein to figure out these drones.
Well, look, the military doesn't seem to have an answer. The media doesn't seem to have an answer. I mean, who's got an answer?
I've got the answer, civilian. Oh, I've got the answer. The same way Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys crawled around in the mud and dug up the sweet and sour answers to their stupid mysteries. I've got the answers. And when Nancy Drew wasn't double-banging the Hardy Boys behind a blueberry bush out in the Nutcracker...
Sir?
Out in the Nutcracker Forest.
Sir, are you okay?
Out in the Nutcracker Forest. I'll tell you what. I'm solving the mysteries of the sky. Because like I told you, a crusty blood snot doesn't move in the president's nose without Colonel Tom Dowdy knowing about it.
Sir, you seem to know a lot about the president.
If he does a water bubble fart in his bath, I'll be the first to know about it. If he does 4 or 5, I'll be the first to know about it. If he shits out a catfish and it starts swimming around and smashes him in the ball sack, I'll be the first to know about it, civilian.
All right, sir, can we just focus on the drones? You seem to know what they are, whereas others are speculating they're coming from China. They're spy satellites. They're spy drones. They're what's going on?
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. That's 3 wrongs, and that makes you halfway to a Chinese phone book.
3 wrongs?
That's right. 3 wrongs. Now, listen here, cabbage face. Wipe the egg roll grease off your chin. Slap the freckles off your dirty barnyard-ass cheeks. And sit down and listen.
Sir, I don't think we need the aggression. We're on a friendly phone call.
Nothing's friendly when the enemy's involved, civilian. You zip yourself up in your Walmart sleep bag every night and think you're going to have a sweet sleep, counting sheep and watching clowns go diarrhea on babies' foreheads. Well, that ain't the way the world works.
Sir, nobody dreams of clowns going diarrhea on babies' foreheads. Where do you even get that from?
What I'm saying, civilian, is the world's not ponies, cotton candy, and yellow balloons.
Well, then what is it, sir?
It's drunk stepfathers punching their children in the face. It's drunk stepmothers duct taping their children to ceiling fans. And it's sexually abusive priests slathering young boys in olive oil, monkey grease, turtle wax, and melted marshmallows, and licking them like a Tootsie Roll.
Sir, if you could... Hold on. Can we stick, please, sir, to the drones?
You call them drones, but I know them as something else, civilian. Why? Because I spent many decades in the jungle. I spent 7 years in Vietnam in the Bien Bien Forest, in the Tai Haui Lagoon, and the Mukwao Hao River system. I've seen just about everything there is to see, from Casper the Friendly Ghost sucking a do-rag up its holy asshole, to Jesus of Nazareth walking across a fucking lake filled with Diet 7-Up.
Sir, what did you see in the jungles in Vietnam?
I saw what looked a lot like a bunch of drones. And remember this, civilian, drone technology was not developed during the 60s and the 70s when Vietnam was throwing its bachelor party. Everybody was getting drunk, and you could count on waking up beside a shaved donkey and of a Dunkin' Donuts jelly donut after it's been put in a fucking shaker mill.
Sir, what did you see in Vietnam?
We saw the lights in the sky. Oh, did we see them? But guess what? Back then, they weren't drones, my fine little fuck friend.
Sir, I'm not a fuck friend.
How wide's your mouth?
Sir?
Never mind. But those weren't drones. Those are what we call... Are you ready for this?
Yes, sir?
Fudge sparklies.
Excuse me?
Fudge sparklies.
Fudge sparklies, sir?
You got it. Have you ever heard of a Roman candle?
A Roman candle, sir?
That's when an idiot from Cleveland shoves a firework up his ass, lights it, and marches through the street like Dolly Parton just won a lottery and gave all the money to a igloo full of retarded Eskimo boys.
Sir, can we stop saying the R word?
Well, in Vietnam, guess what? They did fudgy sparkles.
What is a fudgy sparkle, sir?
That's when the Vietnam soldiers, or as we like to call them, the Viet Cong Fun Bunch. Those boys didn't have the money or the technology to light the sky up with drones, flares, or anything else.
So meaning
These boys would put Vietnamese firecrackers in their ass crack, bend over, and shoot them in the sky.
Wait a second, sir.
You guessed it. Fudge sparklies.
Fudge, you're telling me that the Vietnamese soldiers to what? Illuminate the midnight sky?
To light up the sky like Casper the Friendly Ghost doing an underwater fart bubble, and a family of salamanders crawls out. They would light up the sky so they could see the whites of our eyes, shoot us down, knife us down, cut our ears off, cut our scalps off, and if you were really lucky, you died in the Vietnamese dirt before they cut your testicles off and played a round of ping pong in the jungle.
Sir, that just sounds horrific.
What do you think war is, civilian? War isn't a family of five sitting at Cracker Barrel and shoving flapjacks in their mouth, mushroom gravy meatloaf, and freshly baked biscuits that are so warm it feels like you just reached into Barry Manilow's vibrator drawer after he spent 2 hours giving himself a Dutch Hummer.
Sir, Dutch Hummer. Can we are you telling me, sir?
That's right. Fudge sparklies.
Fudge sparklies, it doesn't seem like a real thing. You're telling me
The Vietnamese soldiers had more than enough cheap Asian fireworks. A drone cost millions of dollars. The technology didn't exist. You know how much a Chinese firework cost back in the 60s and the 70s, civilian?
I do not, sir.
About 2 cents. So you bend over in the middle of the night so that your calamari ring is looking up at the Big Dipper. You stick a Chinese firework in there. You light her up and you start shooting fudge sparklies into the midnight sky. And it's brighter than if Dolly Parton rubbed her tits together and started a nitrous fire.
Sir, what is even a nitrous fire?
You don't want to know, hazelnut cheeks.
Sir, I'm not hazelnut cheek. So you're telling me that these things that are flying over New Jersey are not even drones? It's what?
It's a bunch of bored college students, high school students, and juvenile delinquents. They got nothing better to do with their time because now they know that TikTok's being canceled. So what are they doing? They're going out in the street. They're undoing their Vachon Calvin Klein designer jeans. They're bending coming down. They're putting a Chinese firework in their San Andreas fault. They're lighting it with a Bic lighter, and they're shooting fudgy sparkles into the midnight sky, you cheap, demented, Cheeto-sniffing whore.
Sir, I'm not a whore. This is preposterous. These are not ass fudgies or whatever you're calling them.
Well, if you want to live in dreamland, be my guest. And while you're there, why don't you say hi to Casper the Friendly Ghost? Pull down a sheet of drywall and smash it in his stupid, bulbous fucking head and see if he does fucking ghost farts all over the floor.
Sir, you're not even talking. Have you been drinking?
Maybe I has. And maybe I hasn't.
Sir, is there any other possible explanation for the drones?
Yeah,
What is it, sir?
your wife.
I don't have a wife, sir.
That's not what they said down at the YMCA steam room. Yeah, that's right, civilian. I was at the YMCA the other night in the men's change room. I don't like to go into the steam bath, but I did. I went in there and there was more ball sacks hanging around than there are baby sea turtles running into the sea. And I'll tell you what, at least 15 or 20 of those oily, old, nude men told me that they'd spent the night power ramming and hammersmithing your dirty, stinky, barbecue sauce crack smelling wife.
Sir, I don't have a wife. She doesn't have a barbecue sauce crack.
That's not what I've heard.
Sir, I'm you know what? I think we should run. I think your explanation of the drones fell a little bit short of what we were hoping.
Oh, so now you're the expert. You're sitting there in your stupid chair you probably bought at Staples with 4 wheels on it and rolling around your room like an autistic child who just dropped a cork from his medicine bottle. I'll tell you what, diphtheria teeth. Why don't you go buy yourself a trailer hitch, lube it up with Heinz 57 relish, and suck on it till your ass starts blowing turtle bubbles.
Sir, I'm not blowing turtle bubbles.
Get fucked on a USS aircraft carrier by Dolly Parton, Barry Manilow, and Donny Osmond in a red wig. Fuck off.
Sir, I'm not getting What the? Good God. What? I feel violated. I'm going to be honest. I ask a simple question. We all want to know what the drones are. This is ridiculous. Wow. Just wow. Hang up. I'm done. Idiot. Fudgy sparkles. What the hell's a fudgy sparkle? Idiot.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.